So that's a hard act to follow. And I'm glad I saw so many hands up when she asked who likes the school, because I'm not even sure Leslie would have put her hand up every time that was asked over the past few years.
See, I kept you up for school.
Yeah, I know. She is a warrior, and we're glad she's on our side. So my name is Ryan Hill, for those of you who don't know me. Some of you do know me as the founding principal of Team Academy. Some of you know me as the executive director of Team Schools, and I think there are a couple of people in here who know me as their 5th grade math teacher. And maybe detention giver and paycheck destroyer and all that stuff. So Team Academy was started by 5 teachers as a response to a grave injustice, the undereducation and underutilization of the inherent potential of the students of Newark. To put it simply, in a society where a college degree is getting more and more necessary to finding a job, less than 10% of Newark's kids are completing college. And the problem is not the kids. We know this. The kids in Newark have just as much potential as anywhere else. More, probably. The problem is that the adults are letting it happen. So those 5 teachers I'm talking about, started a small school that's now grown to a network of 4 schools, started by hundreds of great teachers. We serve over 1,200 students across the city of Newark. And this is a big year for us, as the founding students from Team's first class are now receiving their college acceptances. At Team, that's the big one. At Team, like in the 82 KIPP schools across the country, over 85% of our kids will go to college. And we know that finishing college is just as hard as getting there. Let me say that again. Finishing college, just as hard as getting there. So we're going to stick with your kids and with our kids the whole way through. This will be a true reflection. When we get to 100% of our kids going to and through college, that only then will we truly reflect the potential of Newark students. So tonight's event is what we adults can do to make sure that not just our kids, but all the kids in Newark are given the potential to live up to, or given the opportunity to live up to their potential. And I'm here to introduce to you first one adult who is a tremendous warrior for the maximization of student potential in Newark. When I first moved to Newark, a friend of mine told me, if you're going to Newark, you have to meet my friend Shavar Jeffries. That guy will not shut up about Newark. Everything is Newark with him. So when I moved here, I gave him a call. I explained what Team was going to be about, high expectations, college for all of our kids, being good people in addition to good students, doing whatever it takes for our kids to make sure that they can get to where they should be. And Shavar was bought in from the beginning, pledging his support and then following through on that pledge and serving as our founding board chair and then our board chair for the next 6 years. What Shavar brought to us was what he brings to this city. His education at Seton Hall Prep, then Duke University, and Columbia University Law School are extraordinarily impressive. But they're not what I think of when I first think of Shavar. His career as a civil rights attorney and a law professor, his career as chief counsel to the Attorney General of New Jersey, has been beyond remarkable for anyone, let alone someone of his young age. But that's not what I think of either when I think of Shavar. When I think of Shavar, what I think of first and foremost is a passionate defender of the educational liberty of children and families in his hometown of Newark. Shavar cares about his own family and his own 2 kids. He cares about the kids of Team Schools, as he's shown every day for the last 8 years. And he cares about the kids at the Boys and Girls Club, whose board he's also the chair of. But more than that, Shavar has made a career and a life of caring about all of Newark's kids. So please help me welcome to the stage Team Academy's founding board chair, Shavar Jeffries.